Oh, hello everybody. Hello, hello, hello. So, I was just on Facebook Reels. I was seeing it on TikTok and a few other social media. And apparently, they're calling a meteor that flew into the atmosphere and disappeared before it hit the ground in a flash of light. So, I reviewed the video multiple times from the different social medias that I've seen it on. I enlarged it, and I do not believe that this was a meteor. So this was completely something different. And the way it flashed and the way it was flying and that, I would say it wasn't a meteor. First of all, when a meteor breaks up in the atmosphere, it wouldn't just disappear like that. You would see like almost like an explosion and breakage and that. Now this was a pretty big object. So for it to just disappear and go out like that, it's not possible. So I believe this was a craft that it was going to a certain speed, maybe having difficulty either just disappearing or maybe it was trying to go into a dimension. Who knows? Different dimension. The possibilities are endless. But I do believe it was going into another dimension or a doorway, we'll call it, to get to a different side of where it's going. These are getting more frequent, a lot more frequent, and I do believe it's the start of something. Project Bluebeam is probably going to be starting to take effect, going into effect in that, and that's the thing. So I would really be prepared on what you hear, what you're being told. As I've described in the previous video, we're being lied to. And it's going to keep going. And they might be coming out with these documents, but it's all old documents. You might got a few that are in the newish, excuse me, in the newish area. Sorry. But we're not getting the full disclosure. I was looking into it. You're only getting UFOs, UAPs, and stuff like that. As for extraterrestrials, they're not really all the way through coming out. As for cavemen, what people call Bigfoot, I'm waiting for that disclosure to come out too, because eventually they're going to have to come out with it because it's getting more frequent again. And we're looking at something serious that's going to go on here. And I'm trying to reach out to my audience here and try to. I want you guys to like, subscribe, and share this, and really share it because and with a bunch of people because you guys need to be prepared. And I'm telling you, stock up on food, stock up on ammunition, stock up on everything. Be prepared because in reality, the way they're making it seem is that, they're not harmless, but why do you guys keep on going after them if they aren't harmless, if they're not doing, so what's the whole concept? So you're only being fed so much. In reality, I don't think they're that harmless. I believe that there's another agenda to the whole situation. You gotta understand, like, we have tons of people that go missing every day, and in truth, I believe that it's not all what we're being told of where these disappearances are coming from. So you really gotta focus on what's going on, in the world today. It's not like it used to be. Um, and I remember in days that people were more friendlier, and we need to go back to that. In reality, we do. Back in the day, people helped out each other, no matter the situation, no matter who you are, who whatever. It's people helped each other back in the day, and that's how we are supposed to succeed in life. Is helping each other. We're brothers and sisters in this life, and the whole purpose is to help one another out. Um, I catch myself sometimes, because I get aggravated with ignorance and stuff like that. But really, like, deep down, I gotta see, like, it don't matter. Okay? To change a person's ignorance is for your kindness and your generosity and love, no matter what. And that could possibly change that person. And that's what we need to see. We keep focusing on the negative because that's what they draw out to us. That's what they push out. And that's the problem. So our issue is mainly we're so focused on negativity in life and drama and violence that we're not focused on what we really need to be focused on. And like I said, that's helping each other. And we need to start doing that. Okay. I recently, well, 3 weeks ago, I put a GoFundMe out there because me and my family are going through some things, and it's really devastating in that the fact that I've tried everything that I could to do for my family and that, but it's hard to save money when you have to pay for Ubers for your loved one to get back and forth from work, and to provide for an autistic child. So really, like, I've posted some videos on my YouTube channel asking for help. So normally I don't do this, but if you guys could please, go and donate. I don't care, 10, even $5. Whatever you can, 10, 20, 15. It don't matter to me as long as you guys can help some way. I'm not trying to get, I'm not out there to get an expensive car or exotic car or nothing like that. I'm just a beater would even work, just to help out my family situation. I got a 4-year-old autistic son that he needs to get back and forth from his appointments. I have medical and mental situations that I need to get back and forth from the appointments, and then of course my fiance back and forth from work. So if you could help out with anything, or even a donated car, like you could donate a car, that would help. I tried that on Facebook, so I don't know, Marketplace. I tried reaching out a couple of places, and they just seem not to do that anymore. Churches and that too. So it's a shame. I pretty much tried everything, and it's just crazy. But if someone could help out, or a bunch of people help out, really all we need is $2,000 to $2,700 to put down on a car to finance a car. I used one, even at that. So it's really a hard situation and that for us. We can't even save money because rent, bills, and of course paying for Uber for her to get back and forth from work. So it's just really been difficult for us. So I'm hoping that whoever can help out with generosity and compassion, and I'll post my updates, you know, if we can get to that situation and get that covered and fixed. Um, it's just really that we got screwed over a few times. When I did have money, I paid for cars from Marketplace that just they did something to them to make them last, for a little bit, and then they went, um, or they just went after a bit. Um, we also tried to buy here, pay here, and they kind of gave me a bad car. I mean, I only had it for a month, and I went through a water coolant reservoir, and then the thermostat went like a week later, and then I would say about a week and a half later, it was the water pump and the AC compressor. And the mechanic said a few other things, but the main thing was the water pump and I thought he was going to work with us with payments and that kind of was a lie, because after he fixed it, now he's trying to get the whole $2,066.20, and it's like, I really don't want that car, because, and I told the buy here pay here, and they didn't even work with me. I reported them twice. I filed a complaint twice to the attorney general, and I contacted my state representative, and they said that demanding another vehicle. And yeah, so in reality, I'm still waiting on that, because I really don't want that car. It has too many problems, and then they want to charge me outrageous prices for it, and it's like, no, it ain't even worth that. What they sold it to us about, well, financing it about $6,000, and then we pay $400 a month, which, I mean, ain't too bad, but still, like, for a car that has problems. So yeah, it's been a ride. So we're really reaching out to try to get help here. So if anybody can help out, please go to my link and donate. I don't care how much, but please share it too, and try to get other people to understand. We really need help right now in this situation, because it's been difficult. I appreciate all of you, and thank you. I thank you for listening to my channel and coming on here and watching and listening to what I have to say. But as of right now, I just need help. I will continue to do my videos and get the word out there that what's going on in this world, like these meteors, apparently, which we all know they're not. I mean, that green one that hit near the volcano, that definitely wasn't a meteor. Especially with that green and the way it flashed and that, and the way it came down. So, they know what it is. They're just telling us meteors. So, and there's plenty more that are going to be coming. There's one that just hit in Pennsylvania. I think that was last week. Left a little crater. I mean, and but it looked like something was spewing out of it. So they have that corned off, which of course they know that isn't a meteor. So I'm pretty sure that when they dig that out, it's going to be something else, and we'll see if they keep that secret or not. It all depends. They might eventually disclose it, but for the time being, I don't think they will. And well, I appreciate it, everybody. I'm gonna do another video here in a bit, so I'll see you then. Thank you.